So, in the past, we've done some videos on the FBI or any other three-letter agency just doing stuff that seems stupid. They may have a reason in their mind on why they're doing certain things, but ultimately it just kind of seems like a gigantic waste of time. And more importantly, it seems like it's a government overstep. Like, for the people in these agencies, do you expect to have your constitutional rights upheld? Do you expect to have them yourself? Then why are you going after other people's constitutional rights? It just doesn't make that much sense. The reason why we're talking about this today is because there have been several FBI agents who have gone to people's doors about social media posts. You heard that right. Isn't that just fun? I mean, it's not over bomb threats, it's not over a mass shooting, it's not over something serious like, I don't know, terrorists being let through our border. No, they're focused on American citizens not liking the current administration, or just exercising their freedom of speech on social media platforms. But this first one, a lady posted about a man who did some shady stuff, to say the least. And an FBI agent shows up to their door in response to the tweet that she put out. Listen to this.
Special Agent John Gray with the FBI. How are you? Is Miss Anderson here? No. She's not? Okay. I was hoping to see if I could have a couple minutes of her time. She's not here. Okay. She's at work. Okay. Is there a chance I can make an arrangement to come back and talk to her, or what's it about? It's about the Baton Rouge subject.
So you guys are going to people's doors and saying, hey, is there an opportunity to make an appointment with this person? Look, I know that there is an occasional credible threat to America, but someone posting on social media saying, Joe Biden, or something to that tune, that's exercising freedom of speech. And that can mean several different things. But here you are in your bright blue shirt and your khakis going to people's doors asking about their social media posts. Oh no, it gets better. This next one says it all. These two FBI agents are at this guy's door, and his doormat says come back with a warrant. But these guys are at his door for the exact same thing: social media posts. Who here has ever gotten a scam text? I sure as hell have. Before I started Delete Me, I got them all the time. In fact, I have one in front of me here. That's from a guy saying that he wants to pay me weekly to wrap my car, a known scam. They get your number from online listing sites. And if you don't have a service to opt you out of them and remove your information, it's just going to continue to happen, as well as all of your personal information for anybody to see. Quick story time. Before I used Delete Me, I had an individual show up to my place. He got my address off the internet. He jumped my gate, went down my driveway, which is about a half a mile long, and knocked on my front door. Now, I did not call the police in this situation because I believe you shouldn't unless it's absolutely necessary, but it didn't go well for him. And upon questioning him, he told me that he got my address off of a website online. That's why this service is so important. So, like I've said in the past, I have hired somebody personally to take all my personal information off of the internet. So I thought I didn't even need this service, but I just got my second report in. There's been 107 total data brokers that have had my info. For you, it's going to be a lot higher. Listings reviewed 5,018. Data brokers with your info, 44. Once again, if you've never used a service like this, your numbers are probably going to be quadrupled. So it's already super affordable, but they're giving you an additional 20% off when you use my link and code below the video. Go get your personal information taken off the internet. And then, obviously, the best for last. A couple of FBI agents went to this woman's home because she went on to a Meta platform, which is Facebook, Instagram, I don't know what else, and said, "F Joe Biden." That's what they came and visited her about. Now, we're going to break this one down because I think it's pretty interesting what these guys say and what their current priorities are.
Can we just move in front of the house so the dogs don't go crazy? Sure we can, yeah. I need you to identify yourself and let me take imagery of your IDs.
I'm not going to share my credentials on the phone.
So you said you were with the FBI?
That's correct.
And why won't you show me your credentials?
I showed you my
I didn't take a look at them. I said, 1 second, I'll be right back.
In my opinion, they still should have identified themselves and said, look, if it's a crime, it's a crime if you get it on camera. I don't understand why that would be a crime. But essentially, these people are refusing to identify themselves at this point.
I didn't look at your credentials. Again, I didn't verify them. I told you to wait, and I went inside.
Oh man, this lady hates her life right now. She's just sitting there like, why did I ever join this organization? I should get a new job. Yeah, you're right, ma'am, you should. I don't know why you're there. You don't even seem like you're doing anything. But yeah, you should probably seek other employment, because if this is what y'all are doing now in the FBI, just sitting there monitoring social media posts. Oh no, somebody said F Joe Biden. So what, dude? Literally half of America probably says that once a day. It's not an exaggeration. Have you ever been to a gas pump? Go to a gas pump, look at the price. F Joe Biden. Go to the grocery store, look at the price of a steak. F Joe Biden. Look at inflation this year. F Joe Biden. Should we continue? No? Okay. Would you be
Okay, that's correct. What we'd like to do is just have a conversation with you about some social media posts that you've made. Would you be willing to talk to us today about that?
No, I would not. I would like you to later talk on with my lawyer.
I'm pretty sure when people post on social media, they are exercising their First Amendment, so they don't have to explain it.
I mean, all I've done is exercise my right. Are you questioning all the citizens in America?
We certainly would if we had any sort of concerns.
Okay, so you have concerns about my personal opinions?
We certainly would if we could. Tell me your goal is tyranny without telling me. I mean, whatever happened to freedom? Whatever happened to freedom of speech? Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? With that thought process, you're just assuming everybody is guilty. Oh my God, he wrote something on social media. We better go pay him a visit.
Well, you can't arrest me for freedom of speech. We live in America. Exactly, so it's kind of weird that you want to come talk to me about me exercising my freedom of speech.
We do this every day, all day long, and talk to people.
Do you have a conversation with everybody on the neighborhood?
Do you have information with anybody else in the neighborhood?
I love this woman. This woman's my favorite person right now. Just shut these people down. What these guys are doing is they're out fishing. They're out literally fishing.
If you don't want to talk to us, then you can
I'm definitely not going to have a talk with you.
Well, thank you for your time this morning, and feel free to reach out to us.
Okay, they're so-called FBI.
There have been a bunch of memes made in the past, I don't know how many years, about your social media posts getting you into trouble. Ultimately, they can't do anything to this woman. Now, if she offers information, then they could possibly take it to a judge and say, okay, well, we need a warrant for this because she said this. But just based off of social media, saying F Joe Biden, that is freedom of speech. But I think this is all very eye-opening for America, where we're at. And I think this honestly comes from Elon Musk not censoring Twitter or X now. I think this is the next form of censorship. They're going to start visiting people, and people are going to get it on video, and then people are going to be scared to share their opinion on social media. You know what I say to that? I say, F that. If we can't express our First Amendment in this country, even if it's unpopular, even if the FBI disagrees with it, you can disagree with it all day, but it's not going to change what people are thinking. This is a joke. This is what our tax dollars are being spent on for the FBI. Oh, ma'am, we're just here on a wellness check because you said F Joe Biden. Dude, where have y'all been? More than half of America, more than half, have that thought process 24/7. So wake up.